Welcome back. Firstly, you'll be happy to know that I have indeed ordered a new camera. You guys deserve to be looking at a better picture than what my current camera seemed to be capable of, even if that does come with the side effect of being more clearly able to see my face. But it's on its way, so thank you for your patience. Secondly, Aerodrome Finance. This is a fairly new project for anyone not familiar, having come out towards the latter part of last year, around Q4, August time, I believe. So this is its first cycle. Now, I've been talking about this in our private group for a while, but I wanted to get some public content out there also to my community because I really do see some long-term potential in this. Now, for those not familiar with this project, I'm not going to get super in the weeds. Essentially, it's going to be the largest DEX, decentralized exchange, on Base. Base being that layer 2 scaling solution that's new to market pretty much. In short, Aerodrome will likely be their leading exchange on Base, and Coinbase have venture-backed them. Now, trading volume currently is only around 17 million right now. It's pretty impressive for the market cap. It was about 9 cents a few months ago and has gone to about 68 cents right now as I make this video. So around a 7x. Not crazy when we look relative to where the potential is. But it is important to note that it's been seeing all-time highs. But to me, as I look at this, I don't see that as something to put us off from taking positions. In situations where we tend to stay away from those obvious green candle traps, I think this is a slightly different scenario. And given it's simply so new and it's so well connected within the VC space, if it wasn't seeing all-time highs at this stage, then I would probably be a lot less bullish, to be honest with you. Much the same way as some of those institutions or traditional traders look for flags. This is one of those situations where it needs to be given off some flags to show just what potential it has. And right now it seems to be doing that. Value plays show their values. All-time highs indicate that value in situations like this, at least to me. And so we will look forward to seeing new price discovery in the next couple of weeks, in the next couple of months, and so on as we get into the real kind of bull market. 97% of its volume is done on Coinbase, with Uniswap seeing a little volume also, which makes sense, right? Because Coinbase has invested in them and will probably be marked in them quite a bit going forward, I would expect, because it's within their best interests. They want to see this project pump, as discussed in previous videos, about what it takes to get on these tier 1 exchanges like Coinbase, especially right out of the gates. And the consensus, certainly to me, you have to be in bed with them to a certain extent. And Aerodrome certainly are in a big way. Also, we're seeing BlackRock pretty much sending all of their Bitcoin ETF volume to Coinbase, indicating a huge partnership evident between BlackRock and Coinbase. Again, these are bullish indicators for potentially any entity like this that wants to see that indirect or direct institutional support on Base as we go forward. Base is backed by these big players for all intents and purposes, right? So Aerodrome, as you can see, it's been climbing for the last couple of months. And now we are seeing a little bit of a pullback. And so I think it's now a better time to take a position. I've been keeping a close eye on price and waiting to see when those green candles would take a break and potentially pull back for our next entry point. It's done that now. And so I feel better with the flags in place to get a position, especially if you haven't taken a position on Aerodrome right now from its lower price point 7x ago. This could be a good time to re-enter the market. I am bullish here long term. Very small market cap compared to other options, but it's growing and growing fast, and it's going to continue to grow fast. I'm bullish about this, though. I see this heading to about $3 to $4 even before we get into that crypto bull summer, potentially more. It has the gravitas out of the gates to do this, and I'm keeping an eye on that all-time high support as well. And we may even see a little bit more of a pullback, to be quite honest with you, after its recent upward movement, but that's totally fine for me. That's expected, right? This is crypto. It's not a smooth ride. As we move up, I see it taking a breather even. I'm pausing perhaps at around $1, $1.50, $2, and so on. This can happen super fast, though, if we now see a bounce off that 67 cents and head upwards and onwards without much of a pullback, aside from those pauses. If you take a nibble now, I would say don't be disheartened if it does dip down to around 55 cents again or so. It shouldn't shake you out. Zoom out. and allow for that longer time horizon, and we will be great. This has some huge interest and backing from VCs, which isn't a taboo in projects like this. It's a good thing. Projects like this, taking formal backing in this manner, mean that it should be cutting down on the potential risk of rug pulling and all that stuff, right? Of course it does. There are contracts in play. This is a part of the reason we aren't going to see 1000x on this one. It won't happen. But we may see some impressive returns with the added benefit of the project standing on firmer ground. Some of these things, it's a balancing mechanism, and you have to take different positions in different plays. Some are going to be more secure than others. Some are going to have different risk to reward ratios. This is how we build portfolios. This is how we gain exposure, and we're able to capitalize on all the different areas of development while also not being a complete cowboy degen and just rolling the dice on everything. Market cap is still low. We aren't into the billions yet, which for me is an inevitability for a project like this. This gets over $1 in short order. It just makes sense. Then onto $3 to $5 even before crypto summer. We aren't in bull season summer yet. We're seeing some earlier than usual price movement with some great things happening that could indicate some fantastic things to come. Yeah, we are. And it's a wonderful time to be in crypto. I like this project, and I consider myself pretty damn good at picking winners. Join our private group to make these moves with us if you want to join us as we take positions in what we hope to be some true rocket ship plays over this group, over this time, over this cycle. Taking positions now is going to be key to capitalize when the time comes around. But you've got to take your positions now, beforehand. We don't have a huge amount of time left, and the longer you leave it, the less of an advantage over the market at large you are going to get. So, not financial advice, as always, but if you're on the fence, it's probably a good time to get off it one way or the other. Because if you're going to go in, get in at the best opportune moment. Don't just sit there still waiting for some of these projects, even crypto at large, to hit thresholds that you feel comfortable with. Take it from someone with a bit of experience in the market. You should be feeling comfortable. If this was helpful, please do, as always, it means a lot. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will catch you on the next one.